Hi everyone, this is Learning with Linda, and today I bring the topic of the SNAP Food Stamps Max benefits for the month of April. That's right, you guys, we have 5 new states that have been approved, making it a total of 34 states that have been approved to provide these benefits. And as always, you guys, I also bring you the payout date information. Now, for one specific state, there has been new $500 to $1,000 checks that have been approved. And also for those in the state of Delaware, Delaware wants to send $300 checks to residents this summer. And regarding all my Social Security recipients, Social Security will start reopening offices nationwide later this week. So make sure you stay until the end of this video to ensure that you receive this information. Now, before we get started, if you're interested in the latest news regarding stimulus, child tax credit, SNAP, p-ebt, and everything in between, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. Now let's get right to it. And don't forget to subscribe to my new YouTube channel called Linda Savings. If you're interested in knowing about the latest sales, discounts, and how to save your money while shopping at some of your favorite stores like Costco, Walmart, Target, Aldi, and many other stores, then this is the channel for you. Don't forget to subscribe. Link to the channel will be in the video description. And as always, thank you guys so much for your support. And also, guys, don't forget to take advantage of these offers. Let's start with the Ibotta app, where you can get cash back when doing your grocery shopping. You can also receive $10 once you sign up and upload your first receipt using the referral code that is on this screen. And now for those of you that want to maximize your rewards, you can use a second app like Fetch Rewards to upload that same receipt you just uploaded to the Ibotta app. Fetch is actually super easy to use, as it will give you points for uploading any type of receipt. You'll even get an additional 2,000 points just for signing up with this referral code. And finally, don't forget that you can shop for your groceries on Amazon with your EBT or your p-ebt card. The good news is that this one is completely free. No membership is required. And now for those of you guys that want to try out Amazon Prime to purchase other things, you can try it out completely free for 30 days. Just go ahead and click that link in the video description. So let's start off this video with very good news for my friends in the state of New Mexico, since its residents can expect to receive anywhere between $500 to $1,500 checks this summer. So New Mexico lawmakers passed 2 separate economic aid packages this year amid record oil revenues and rising cost of living, including high gas prices. So anywhere between $500 to $1,500 will hit most New Mexicans' bank account over the next 5 months. So the first aid package, you guys, is coming from a bill that lawmakers passed during a regular legislative session back in February of this year. Now, in this bill, most New Mexico taxpayers are due to receive a separate $250 to $500 check from the state in July, and that's with the exclusion of upper income individuals. And guys, lawmakers also passed a second package on April 5th of this year after gathering in Santa Fe for a single-day special legislative session. Now, New Mexico will provide new payments totaling $500 for individual adults or $1,000 per household to offset the steep prices for fuel and raging inflation. And this is all happening under a bill that was approved by the state legislature. So joint filers will receive $500 for the first payment, and then single filers will receive $250 for the first payment, which is happening no later than June 30th. And then the second payment of the 2-part rebate will come sometime in the month of August. And guys, I must say that New Mexico is definitely setting the example for other states to follow, given that this aid package would distribute nearly $700 million to adult residents of all income levels. And of course, you guys, this includes elderly people with little or no income who don't ordinarily file taxes. So guys, if you don't make enough money to file your taxes, you can still get some cash from the state. So relief payments for non-tax filers are on a first-come, first-served basis, and they'll only last until a $20 million fund is exhausted. So there's $20 million reserved specifically for those who don't file taxes, you guys. Now, applicants will be required to give a Social Security number or individual taxpayer identification number to the state for proof of identification. Now, we don't know exactly where this application will take place, where we can get it. But of course, as always, you guys, I'll let you know as soon as that information becomes available. And now moving on to those in the state of Delaware. So Delaware residents are expected to receive $300 checks this summer. Every Delaware resident who filed a 2020 tax return with the state could soon get a $300 check in what lawmakers described as a tax rebate to help Delaware families struggling to keep food on their tables and roofs over their heads, strengthen our community, and chart a path of recovery and progress. So leaders of the State General Assembly said that all Democrats and Republicans have come to a consensus on the $300 checks, you guys, but legislation officially approving the money still needs to be proposed and passed. So a proposal is expected to be introduced and voted on when lawmakers return to legislative session this month. So Governor John Carney also supports the $300 checks, and around 600,000 Delawareans are expected to benefit from the tax rebate. Now, there's also good news, you guys, for those that have communication with Social Security offices, since the offices, you guys, will be reopening nationwide on April 7th. So Social Security beneficiaries soon will have one more way to seek assistance from the government agency, as local offices are slated to reopen this week, you guys. So starting Thursday, April 7th, the Social Security Administration will restore in-person services, including for people who do not have appointments. And this is acting Social Security Commissioner Kilolo Kijatsi announced on Monday. So if you visit a Social Security office, you will be expected to comply with masking and physical distancing requirements. Those are things that you may want to keep in mind as you visit your Social Security office in person. And then it says, even as offices reopen, people should still reach out online or by phone first. Now, if you show up at a Social Security office without an appointment starting on April 7th, you guys, then you may experience delays or longer wait times. And now moving on to the SNAP emergency allotments for the month of April. Keep in mind, guys, that we have 34 states that have been approved. And as always, guys, keep in mind also that the dates I'm about to provide you with are directly from the USDA website. Now, there is a chance that your payment date could change. You know, it could be any reason really, or your state could fall behind in terms of payment dates. Now, all I could recommend for you in these situations is to contact your local SNAP office. Now, also, there's a couple of states that are unfortunately no longer receiving those emergency allotments, and that includes the state of Mississippi, Tennessee, Missouri, Florida, Idaho, Montana, South Dakota, North Dakota, Nebraska, and the state of Arkansas. So let's go ahead and review that payout date information, starting off with Alabama depositing payment anywhere between April 29th through April 30th, Arizona April 1st through April 14th, Colorado April 6th through April 11th, Delaware, we have the payout date of April 27th, DC's on a regular issuance schedule, Georgia, April 27th through April 30th, Hawaii, May 11th, Illinois, between April 21st through April 29th, Indiana will be depositing payment only on the odd days between April 5th through April 23rd. We also have Kentucky on this list, depositing payments anywhere between April 2nd through April 19th, and also Louisiana will be depositing payment on one of the following dates. So it's April 2nd, April 9th, the 16th, the 23rd, or the 30th. Next, we have the state of Maine depositing payment on April 8th, Maryland between April 1st through April 30th, Michigan April 16th through April 25th, New Hampshire April 3rd, April 15th, May 3rd, or May 20th. New Jersey is also on this list, depositing payments anywhere between April 1st through April 5th, New Mexico April 1st through April 30th, New York for those in New York City April 15th through the 29th, and for the rest of the state anywhere between April 11th all the way through the 21st. North Carolina April 22nd through the 1st of May. Ohio April 27th. Oregon will be depositing payment, you guys, in 3 rounds. So round 1 April 11th, round 2 April 28th, and round 3 on May 2nd. Oklahoma anywhere between April 10th through April 15th. Next, we have Pennsylvania depositing payment anywhere between April 16th through April 29th. Rhode Island, April 3rd. South Carolina, April 1st through April 19th. Texas, April 4th through April 8th. Utah, April 24th, Vermont, May 13th, Virginia, April 16th, Washington, April 2nd, all the way through April 20th, West Virginia, April 5th, and a final run on May 10th, Wisconsin, April 23rd, and Wyoming will be sending out payments based on the first letter of your last name. So A through D, April 2nd, E through K, April 3rd, L through R, April 4th, and then S through Z, April 5th. Next, we have the SNAP emergency allotments for the month of March. You guys, keep in mind that there's a couple of states that are 1 month behind, and that includes Alabama depositing payment on March 31st or the 1st of April. California is one of those states that is 1 month behind, so their emergency allotment payout date for the month of March is April 16th, Hawaii, April 12th, Kansas, April 15th, all the way through April 24th, Massachusetts, April 4th, Minnesota, April 5th through April 28th, and also it's on this list, Vermont, April 14th. And that is all the updates that I have for today. Remember to turn on your notification button to know when I have uploaded a new video. See you guys next time.